What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. I do want to say today's entries are going to be all League of Legends, okay? I got two entries for you guys today. It's going to be all League of Legends, which I am very excited about because I do think League of Legends is the best opportunity right now in DFS, right? I've said it a lot, and if you've never been on League of Legends before, or maybe you do, maybe you come on these videos and do so every day, or whenever I send out the League of Legends plays, guys, if you watch this entire video, I can almost guarantee you that you will become a better by the end of this video, right? You will learn more. You will win more money on Prizepicks and stuff like that. You will lose less money on Prizepicks, right? We want to take money away from Prizepicks over the long term, and that is exactly what we do here on this channel. I see way too many of you guys just feeding Prizepicks money, and it hurts me so much because we hate Prizepicks here, right? We want to take money away from Prizepicks. We want to be the ones earning the money. If you guys do not know, I'm up 61 units I'm up 91 units over the past 2 months, and I'm up 62 to 63 units over the past 30 days, okay? So this month alone, or last month, I guess June, we are up 63 units, which means if you're a $10 better, guys, you'd be up $630 using my VIP picks and my free picks, okay? Not only has the VIP been crushing it, as you guys see yesterday, we also crushed it again, but that's honestly not the scope of this video, right? This video is going to be much bigger than that. And then, guys, this is like the past 2 weeks of this channel, something like that. I know it sounds hard to believe, but this is legitimately like the past 14 days. I don't even know how many caches of this. This is like 6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, like 10 caches over the past 14 days or 13 days even. Absolutely insane run that we've been on here on this channel. And again, like I can brag, I can say, oh, look, guys, yesterday we went up like 5-6 units. That's great. But again, the scope of this video is much bigger than that. It is to win long term. It's more to show you guys what we can do. You can legitimately make thousands of dollars a month betting with this strategy that I'm telling you guys about and the strategy that I do, which is called correlation, and it's using esports to find correlation, okay? So, if we go over yesterday's picks, which obviously, yesterday you guys see it, this is like pretty much everything that happened yesterday. We crushed it, right? You guys will even see a loss down here because I'm very transparent, right? Even when we lose, I'm going to show you guys the entries that we lose. You guys see that we missed by 0.5 down here. Whatever, no big deal, right? Losses happen in betting. But you guys will actually see these two entries right here. You will see League of Legends, and we're going to do almost the exact same thing that we did here, right? This is a VIP pick. I took a guy on one team, right? This Gen G team, I took a guy under assists. So under assists on one team, and then the guy that he's facing G2, right? You guys will see Gen versus G2. So this guy is on Gen, he went under assists. This guy's on G2, he went way over assists because this guy did a lot better than this guy, right? So this team did a lot better than this team in these games that they played. So this guy goes way over assists, this guy goes under assists, right? It's like any sport you can think about. If one team does well, the other team is going to suffer. The other team's going to do worse, right? Similar things in Counter-Strike, but it's based off of game length, right? This is very correlated together. So if you guys need another example, my best example is always Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. They're super correlated together. The better that the better that Patrick Mahomes does, the better that Travis Kelce does. The worse Mahomes does, the worse that Travis Kelce does, right? They are very correlated together. One's performance is correlated on the other's performance, right? You guys will see. Obviously been crushing it here. We had, some weeks in June where we had multiple 4-man entries caching. This is using correlated League of Legends. You guys will see I'm doing the exact same thing in some of these entries here. Canadian football, taking under passing yards, under receiving yards, just like I said about Mahomes and Travis Kelce. League of Legends right here, I'm taking under on one team, over on the other team, right? It's not rocket science. You just have to stick to a strategy, and this is the strategy we have been using over the past 15 months to make more than, at this point, like more than 800 units over the past 15 months because we went up around 580 units in 2024. So far this year, you guys will see it down here, we're up about 206 units. So if you do the math, that's about, 780 to 800 units that we're up over the past 15 months. I don't think anyone else on YouTube or on the internet or, anyone who has Instagram ads or anything is doing that. Okay. I think a lot of people are just straight up trying to, get rich off of, other people's money and stuff like that. Right. No one is doing it like this. No one is actually making money, especially on Prizepicks like this. Okay. So, if you don't believe me, you don't have to, whatever, you guys will see, I have like 300, 400 videos on this channel of me doing the same thing every single day, tracking my bets, being transparent about wins and losses. And yeah, that's pretty much, all I got to say. So before we get into the entry today, before we get into the two entries today, first of all, guys, if this video gets to, let's say, 75 likes. If this video gets to 75 likes, I'm going to be sending out another free pick to the free winnable and to my Twitter, okay? So if this video gets to 75 likes, you guys will earn another free pick today. I'll be sending that out later tonight. And also, guys, there is a number of ways to get my VIP completely free. So you're probably like, oh man, this guy, okay, I understand, he profits a lot. How do I actually get into how do I actually get into the VIP, okay? Is it like, is it $1,000 or what is it, right? You can actually get in completely free from a number of methods, okay? So 2 months free on Bovada. All you guys have to do is text me the word Bovada to my number right here on the screen. My number is going to be the same, obviously, and this is my personal number that I will respond to you guys in 5 to 10 minutes for, okay? 512-270-0440. Once you guys do that, I'll get you guys into Bovada, and I will get you guys, all you have to do is deposit $25 into Bovada and take a $1 entry. I am actually Venmo or Cash Apping people back $25, okay? So I'm Venmo or Cash Apping back $25 that you do this. So I'm paying you back to do this, all right? So you're going to put 25 into Bovada, but I will Venmo and Cash App you back the 25. All right, you guys can also sign up for Better. They just released a Play 10, Get 30 bonus, okay? Which is massive, okay? On Better right here. So Play 10, Get 30. You guys can text me the word Better, and we're going to go over Chalkboard today too, because there is a Chalkboard discount in today's video. You guys can text me Chalk to my number right here. As long as your state is in the green or purple right here, you guys are able to sign up for Chalkboard. So I know there's a lot of Pennsylvania guys, Florida guys, Arizona guys. I see everything right here in the purple, and you guys can sign up for those. Sign up for Chalkboard actually if you do not have it. I bet a lot of you guys do not have Chalkboard, all right? So let's talk about the first play of the day. Let me actually get this away because this is from yesterday. Let's talk about the first play of the day, okay? So we have Fly versus AL, all right? We have Fly versus Anyone's Legend, and this is a very similar game state to Jin G versus G2, which I talked about yesterday. Now, we have Fly versus AL. AL is the much better team. They are top 3 in the world. We have Fly, which is about top 15, maybe top 10 in the world, all right? We have 2 players on Fly to go under kills, all right? We have them under 19.5 kills, and then we have one guy on AL, Shanks right here, the mid laner, that should get a lot of kills in this game to go over 12.5 kills. Now, this is extremely correlated together, like I just talked about, right? The same thing where I talked about, Mahomes, Kelsey, or the same things I talked about up here where I'm taking, a hit that we just had where I'm taking one guy under, one guy over. That's exactly what we're doing once again, guys. Like, it's not rocket science. It's not like I'm changing the strategy every single day. I'm doing the same things over and over again, right? And you guys will see this over the course of my channel and over the course when you do join the VIP, that I do very similar things. You just have to find the right plays, all right? And you have to know how these games are going to go. So we have Fly versus AL. We have Fly to go under because they are likely to lose this game, okay? Because they're likely to lose, they're likely to go under kills, okay? And then we have Shanks on the other team, the winning team, the team that is heavily favored to win, to go over kills, okay? Because if they win, they're going to get more kills. If these guys lose, they're going to get less kills. Now you may be like, okay, well, I've never seen League of Legends before. I've never even watched a League of Legends game. Let me go over yesterday's game, Jin G versus G2, okay? And you guys will see this exact thing happening, all right? So we always bet on, in this case, in this tournament, we're betting on maps 1 through 3. So how do they do in maps 1 through 3? So let's look at map 1, guys. In map 1, Jin G actually lost, right? They lost. This is the best team in the world, but they had some nerves on stage. They got nervous. Map 1, they ended up having a really, really poor map 1, and then they absolutely clean sweep them the rest of the games, guys. But in map 1, you guys will see Jin G only got 4 kills, right? They got 4 kills. G2 got 22 kills, okay? So the losing team, they're not going to get any kills or assists. The winning team is going to get much more kills and assists, all right? So this team on the left side was the losing team. You guys see, this guy got 1 kill, 5 deaths, 1 assist. 1 kill, 4 deaths, 3 assists. This is actually a guy that we bet under right here, Canyon, if you guys remember that name. Chovy, this is the best player in the world. You guys can go look up best player in the world, Chovy. Because his team lost the game, he only got 1 kill. 1 kill, 4 deaths, 0 assists. Ruler was actually the guy who we took yesterday in yesterday's video. I talked about Ruler going under assist. That cashed with Paul Skeen's discount on Taco Tuesday. Ruler was 0-5-1, 0 kills, 5 deaths, and 1 assist. Okay, guys? And you guys will obviously see the winning team gets 6 kills, 0 deaths, 11 assists, right? 5 kills, 0 deaths, 14 assists, right? I'm not going to go through everything, but you guys will see that all of these other guys on the winning team ends up getting way more kills and assists because they won, right? They won the game, and because they win, they get a lot more kills, and they're snowballing their lead more and more and more. We actually bet on this guy, Hans Sama, to go over assists at 10.5, right? Let me show you guys. At 10.5, we took him over here on the top right? We took Canyon under, Hans Sama to go over 10.5. In one map alone, in the first map, he got 13. So we already went over by like 3 assists in that first map because they won. Now, if we go to the second and third map, it's a much different story. Okay, let's look at the third map, because you guys will see in the third map, it was 14-3. In the second map, it was 27-11. Let's look at the fourth map just to see this. So it was 16-11, right? But let's look at this third map here, right? So in this third map, it was 14-3. You guys will see that this guy goes 0-0-5. This guy goes 7-1-5. This guy goes 3-1-2. This guy goes 4-0-3. And then everyone on the losing team does nothing, right? They get 0 kills, 0 assists, 1 assist. You know, no one does anything on the losing team. Everyone does something on the winning team, okay? So it's very likely if the winning team is going to get much more kills, right? Again, winning team was Gen G in the second map, right? This guy gets 2-2-14, 2-2-16, 9-1-10. Like I said, Chovy, the best player in the world, so he absolutely dominates in the second map where they end up winning. Ruler goes 13-10 because he is also a very, very good guy, a good player, and we're going to actually, no, we're not betting on Ruler today. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, guys, winning team gets a lot more kills, assists. Losing team gets a lot less kills and assists, okay? So, again, it's not rocket science, right? We know the winning team is going to get more kills. The losing team is going to get less kills. AL is heavily favored to win this game. They're heavily favored to win this series. So I'm taking their mid laner, right? Chovy is the mid laner for Gen G. Shanks is the mid laner for AL, anyone's legend. We're taking him over. We're taking these two guys on FlyQuest to go under, all right? Hopefully that makes sense. Again, leave a like on this video if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain to you guys how correlation works and why we're so profitable over the long term, right? Again, it's not that difficult to understand. It's just, you know, you have to start betting like this if you're going to win versus Prizepicks. You guys will see here the most amazing thing about this bet. I'm actually limited on Prizepicks. That's why I only play $1 an entry. Prizepicks pretty much hates me, and they're like, hey, we're only going to let you bet like $20 a day. But the most crazy thing about this is we're getting no payout shift whatsoever. If you guys know about correlated betting, the one thing that you're always fighting is payout shift, or you're always fighting things being payout shifted down to like 6x. No payout shift for an entry like this, which is absolutely insane. All right, so this is going to be the first entry of the day. You can leave a like if that makes sense. Second entry of the day is going to be here on Chalkboard, all right? Now, this is very important. Only take this on Chalkboard, all right? I'm not just saying this because I want people to sign up for Chalkboard. I could be saying that, and yes, sign up for Chalkboard. It helps me out. It'll also help you out because you'll get 1 month free. Like I said, sign up for Chalkboard because you're going to need Chalkboard for this entry. I'm telling you guys right now, this play is likely to cash on Chalkboard, but it is not likely to cash on Prizepicks, right? Here are the screenshots of these guys' lines on Prizepicks, right? We have Hope to go over 13.5. His line right now on Prizepicks is 18. All right, so we're getting him at 13.5 because he's discounted right now on Chalkboard, right? You'll see this little lightning bolt emoji. That's pretty much their Taco Tuesday, right? Hope is discounted, and then we're taking Doggo over kills also, right? We have Doggo over 9.5 kills. On Prizepicks right now, his line is 10.5. So do not take this on Prizepicks. I'm not just saying this. I'm saying this play is not good on Prizepicks. It just straight up is not good. I would never take Hope over 18 kills. That's way too high for him, okay? Take him over 13.5 all day, though, right? That is a huge discrepancy. And then same with Doggo. This 1 kill is a massive difference, all right, guys? So I will say this is actually not correlated because these are two different teams. Chalkboard does something called same game parlay where they actually do payout shift you down a lot. So it's better to bet on Prizepicks if you're betting on correlation, and that's actually going to help us a lot because I know a lot of you guys bet mostly on Prizepicks. So if you bet on Prizepicks, correlation is the name of the game, and that's why I send out 95% of my plays on Prizepicks. But you guys need to have Chalkboard, Sleeper, Better, all these other apps because sometimes they will have discounts like this where you can put 20 bucks on it and just get free money because Hope probably has like a 90% chance of hitting this, guys. Like, he is one of the best players in the world, and he could have games where he gets 13 or 14 kills in one map alone, all right, guys? So this is on Chalkboard. Again, if you do not have Chalkboard today, sign up for Chalkboard. It's as easy as just texting me one word. You can just swipe up on this video, start texting me right now, and I'll get you guys those instructions with Chalkboard, with Better, with Bovada. Yeah, so trying to think of anything else to run through, guys. I didn't even really go over yesterday's entries, but we crushed it, right? We had Taco Tuesday. This was yesterday's entry. It hit. We cashed both of these. We have a setup today going into this. We have a setup today going into this. And then actually Caitlin Clark ended up DMPing, which is a little bit unlucky. And I said that in quotes because we had a massive day anyway. But this was actually 2 videos ago, and we should have had Caitlin Clark play, and she probably would have went under rebounds for us there. So kind of got robbed a little bit, but it is what it is, guys. And yeah, massive month so far. Every single week, I don't think we have had a non-profitable week in the past in the past 6 weeks. All right, so the past 6 weeks we have profited every single week, which is massive. I'm telling you guys though, I've done this long enough. We're gonna eventually have a week where we go down or something, and guys, whatever, it's completely fine. Not whatever as in whatever, it's betting and we're just going to lose money. I'm just saying you can't let your emotions get into it, all right? The guys who are really going to make thousands of dollars, right? You guys will see $25 better would win more than $2,000. These guys right here that make $2,000 plus dollars, they don't let their emotions get into the middle of their betting, all right? They're make sure that you're just on the right course. Make sure that you're not overextending your units, and I will make you guys money over the long term, right? It's as simple as that. The number one culprit of people going off track is getting their emotions involved, right? A bad streak is bound to happen, right? We'll have a bad streak at some point. We'll have a bad streak where, we have a week where it seems like nothing's hitting and we're really down the dumps. But I'm telling you guys, I've had probably 30 to 40 times like that, and we always climb out of it. We always come out of it. So just do not let your emotions get into in the middle of those things. One last thing, guys, is if you did get that season pass profit guarantee, I know I think maybe 20 to 30 of you guys did go ahead and lock this in. It was $500 to get my whole football season up until Super Bowl Sunday of next year. So that's maybe 9 more months of betting. It was $500 with a profit guarantee. So if you did not profit, $500 by the beginning of football season, which was September 4th, right? Then I would pay you guys the money back. Now, I released this promo on June 8th. You guys will see really small on June 8th is when I started this. So less than a month ago. We have all the way up until football season to pay this off. We are already 76% of the way there paid off, all right? I think we have gone up maybe 55 or something. No, I think we've gone up I think it's 43 or something units since June 8th or something like that. So we are 76% of the way paid off, and it has not even been a month yet, right? We have all the way up until football season to pay this off. Which we're going to hit at this point, guys. And then once you do that, you will have the rest of football season completely profit, right? No paying or anything. You guys will have my VIP, and it's going to be full profit, okay? So congrats if you did lock that in. I just wanted to also update you guys on that because I know a lot of people who are real members of DFS Detective Army did get this locked in, guys. So again, last thing, like this video for a free play today. If we can get it to 75 likes, then that will be massive, and I'll send out another play for you guys as a thank you to that. Leave a comment if you guys have been cashing over these past couple of weeks. I know it's a longer video, but again, hopefully you guys got some nuggets of gold in this video and why we bet on League of Legends, why League of Legends is so massive, why we can use correlation in League of Legends, in Counter-Strike, in football, in different things, and why getting to football season like Canadian football is such a massive deal for us too, because it opens up a whole nother sport for us to bet on. Thank you guys again. I appreciate every single one of you guys watching this video and listening to this right now, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.